You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Real things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then.
Hello, welcome to this episode of Happy Hour with the Hombre. I'm sorry, not Happy Hour, Q&A with the Hombre. Hope you guys are having a happy hump day. Today I am sipping on some Carrera tequila, hanging out here and ready to answer your questions and talk to you guys and see what we got going on today. This is the Carrera Añejo. It's very good, very reasonably priced, good quality, and it's kind of like the best kept secret in tequila as far as I'm concerned, because everyone talks about things like Fortaleza and D4 and stuff, but this stuff is actually really good, and it's really good for the price. You can't beat it. So that's what I'm sipping on. You guys here, you can, ask questions. It's Q&A. We're talking tequila today, so anybody that's got a question or want to comment or anything, it should be open for everybody, right? Yeah. So feel free to comment and ask a question, and I'm here to help. So it might be a sleepy Wednesday today. Normally we have things going by now. So I don't know if you guys saw the additive video I did on Instagram. What kind of crazy people were going crazy over it. I've got some haters from some of the brands that use additives were upset about me disclosing what actually happens, and I get threats and all kinds of stuff like that. I have what else did I get? I'm doing the aging project. I'm going to post an update on that on Instagram, and you guys can check out what we're doing with the aging, the G4 Madera, which is pretty cool. Hey, hola, and Marlo, how are you doing, buddy? Glad you can make it. Hey, Zeus, hola, bienvenido, welcome. Glad you can make it. Yeah, so you guys keep watching Instagram. Hey, Joe Rodriguez, bienvenido, welcome. Glad you can make it. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I hope you guys are enjoying some good agave spirits right now. Hey, Don R, bienvenido, welcome, my friend. Glad you can make it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying some good agave spirits. For those of you that weren't here when I said what I'm drinking the Carrera Añejo. This thing is great. It's a great brand, very reasonably priced, very well made, from the Camarena family. So it's good stuff. So you should check it out if you're not already involved with, or if you're not already had it. It's well worth the price. It's very good quality. So for those of you that are like, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on a tequila, but want something really good, Carrera is a very good one. So it's very good. Hola, Al, how are you? Glad you can make it. You're heading down to Old Town in tequila in September with 5 bottles. Why do you need to wait till you head to Old Town? You should just buy it from Ferment and Still. It's a better store. You don't need to head down to Old Town. You just order it on Ferment and Still, and we'll ship it right to you. Ferment and Still is a better store. Better store. Hola, Al. Bienvenido. Welcome. Glad you can make it. Let's turn a little music up. I'm enjoying my tequila here. Oops. All right, so for those of you that are members on the Discord, you guys, I hope you're paying attention to some of the stuff that I'm posting on there. I got some special projects working on. And for those of you that aren't members of the Discord, you might want to join because you get your Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective membership involved with it, included with it. And we're working on some great projects for the collective. And we have some special barrels from G4 that I've just been talking to him about that should be popping up. One should be coming in, we're estimated in November, some special stuff. And then another option for a really nice surprise barrel buy in the beginning of next year. So for G4s, for the collective. So if you guys like G4, want to get on some special stuff, join the collective, join the Discord membership. The link for it is in the description. Then you're gonna make sure you'll get it if you're a member of the collective through being a member of that community on the Discord. But then there's also this community there where everyone shares information. They post things and people can post questions and everyone will answer them for you, and all kinds of stuff like that. So I recommend joining. It's $10 a month. It's nothing. It's like 1.5 Starbucks coffees, but you get a lot out of it, and you get some access to some really, really good stuff, like really limited edition things that we got coming up that are going to be really good. So I hope you guys are considering it or thinking about it, or just join. I mean, just join. It's worth it. Anybody that's a member will tell you it's worth it. But we've got some special stuff, and so those of you that are members, make sure you check the Discord server like every day. I'm posting stuff on there all the time. But check the different channels, check the Tequila Barrel Collective channels as well on new buys and stuff I'm working on. Keep up to date, because some people don't check that stuff, and then they're like, "Oh, I didn't know you were doing this," and you're going to miss out. And I'd hate for you to miss out. So log in and check the Discord, because there's some good stuff that I'm working on that's going to be popping up, and you want to make sure you take advantage of it with your membership. All right. So that I'm doing some more on Instagram, as you guys know. We did the aging project with the Madeira. I'll be doing some updates on that. I'm going to be doing some cigar and tequila pairings on there as well. We've had some people ask about stogies and stuff, so we'll do some of that on Instagram, since YouTube is not very stogie friendly, so we try not to do that on YouTube. But come on, guys, any questions or anything you guys want to know about here on Q&A, or is this going to be a short one today, because you guys aren't very talkative? Last week we were talking forever. We had conversations going on until I think we went over an hour. We went an hour and 20 minutes, I think, last week. So just here to answer questions and sipping on my Carrera Añejo, enjoying myself. This stuff's really good. You can find it at Bevmo and Total Wine and everything. It's not really hard to find, but it's a really good quality. So when you're looking at all the normal that you find at Total Wine and Bevmo, and you see the Carrera, grab it. Seriously, it's really good. And you go, "Oh wow, Hombre was right. This stuff's good," and you'll enjoy it, because that's what I do. And I'm gonna have a stogie with this afterwards. So I may do a live stream from Instagram if this Q&A doesn't take off here in a little bit. Some questions or something. So what's everybody drinking right now? Sound off. What are you guys sipping any agave spirits, or everyone just hanging out watching their monitors, or what? What's going on? Let's hear what you're sipping on. Anybody? All right, salute. Carrera is the best tequila for you. Okay, great. Yeah, I agree. It's very good. Well worth the price. You can't beat it. It's really good. Hola, the one. Glad you could make it, buddy. Glad you could be part of the Q&A today. So Pat DZ says Primo. You're sipping on Primo. Okay, cool. Primo's good. Waiting for the new one that's coming. Yeah, well, it's not coming out yet, so don't wait too long. It's still in the works. Don't worry about it. It's not coming out anytime soon. So I wouldn't don't be too anxious for it. Just be patient. You're sipping on some El Velo Blanco. Yeah, I'm not a fan of El Velo Blanco by itself. I think it's really good when it's aged, but when it's by itself, it has this funkiness that I'm not really a big fan of, the Cofradia funkiness. But it ages beautifully with the aging staves, the French oak aging staves. So I love it. I love it when it's aged, but I can't drink it as a straight Blanco. Some Tequila Ocho Blanco 1010. Nice. You can never go wrong with Tequila Ocho. Ocho's good. Artanam 1146 for Tim Foster. Good. Artanam's good stuff. Very good stuff. Can't go wrong with anything from Artanam. Ugh. That whole line is solid. The 1414 Repo is really good. I like that a lot too from there. 1146. It's very good in Yeho. Just it's got too many other boozes and stuff in there too. So it's good if you're a bourbon drinker and stuff. But if you're looking for agave, it's a little more difficult to find in that one. So El Tesoro Repo, nice. You can never go wrong with El Tesoro. I'm a big El Tesoro fan. Matter of fact, I almost was sipping on a bottle of El Tesoro tonight. El Tesoro is great. Good stuff. What have I drank the most this week? The most I drank this week was my aged El Velo. You know, he talked about El Velo Blanco. I did my own aging of El Velo. This is one bottle too here. This is French oak. 6 weeks with the French oak staves, and it is amazing. I have another bottle downstairs that I've been sipping on outside and having cigars and stuff with it. But I also been drinking a lot of the the empty bottle of this stuff. The El Lobo de la Sierra. This stuff's amazing. Amazing Raicilla. See, the bottle's empty, so I drank all this bottle. This is the second bottle down. I gotta get some more. I have a couple more bottles already, but I need to put over for some more. That stuff's great. So I've been sipping a lot of that. How is the peach project going? It's I'm not doing with peach. I'm doing with cherry wood, and it's still sitting in there. It's still sitting in with the cherry wood in it. So I'm gonna give it some more time. We'll see what happens with the cherry wood. You just joined. Oh, nice. Thanks, Marlo. Thanks for joining that community. You're gonna love the Discord. Discord's great. Lots of information shared, and everyone's having a good time. What have you done to get rid of open bottles you no longer enjoy? I can't throw it down the drain, but I have too many bottles I don't like. I pour them down the drain. I got too many bottles, period. So I'm not gonna have bottles around that I'm not gonna drink. So I'll just pour them down the drain and then use the bottles for making candles with my daughter. Gonzalez 19 is good. Had to buy a second bottle. I'm not a big fan of that. It's Total Wine stuff. There's a lot of other better stuff that you can get. So I would recommend steering clear of that and looking at some of the other stuff I recommend and getting some of that. Like even the Carrera, you can find the Carrera at Total Wine, and the Gonzalez 1939 is a Total Wine tequila. The Carrera is better, so try a bottle of the Carrera. Did Ferment and Still adjust their prices for the economy? I'm thinking of getting a bottle for a friend who likes añejos. I was thinking, or 123 Añejo or Juan Lobo. Any suggestions, Hombre? There's nothing wrong with 123 at all, or Juan Lobo. They're both great. Anything? No, we adjust our price, based on what the prices are. So, the prices are the prices. The El Tesoro is amazing. El Tesoro, yeah, it's great. You can never go wrong with El Tesoro. Average price for what? I don't know what you're asking. Let me see. What do you say? What did we drink? Oh, the average price for what I'm drinking? $23? Probably is the average price. I don't know. Yeah, 1414 is a good. It's a repo. It's the 1146 is more of a bourbon crossover. I dump tequilas I don't like that much into cocktails. Sometimes I do it with half of a tequila I do like and can usually make a good There you go. So Ryan just uses it in a mixed drink. I don't believe in putting crap tequila in a mixed drink, because then it makes a crap mixed drink. Instead, I just pour it down the drain and just move on, because I've got so many other bottles that, and I'd rather use a good tequila and a good cocktail to make a good cocktail, versus a crap tequila and a cocktail to make it a crap cocktail. So that's what I personally prefer. So I'll pour them down the drain. I'm not too proud to say, hey, I'm just gonna pour this down the drain because I don't like it. And then use the bottle to make candles with my daughter. We make really nice candles. So when we do our art projects together, when she's off from school, and we give them out as gifts. Or hey, if it's a one I don't like and it still half full or something, or a quarter full, and I have a neighbor that likes it, sometimes I'll just give it to a friend and stuff. Say, here, dude, here's a bottle. I won't drink it, so you can have it. And a lot of times they're like, cool, thanks, and they'll take it. So it all depends. But most of the time, I just probably pour it down the drain and don't even deal with it. I don't believe in putting garbage tequila into a cocktail to make it a garbage cocktail. El Tesoro is my well tequila. That's what I use to make cocktails, and it makes phenomenal cocktails. So yeah, you don't dump tequila because I don't make hombre money yet either. So but I have a saying, is life is too short to drink bad tequila. You probably heard that saying several, like hundreds times in my videos, and so I'm a firm believer in that. So when I do find something that's bad, I just dump it because it's too short. I'd rather use the good stuff. I got lots of good stuff. So life's too short to drink the bad stuff. I gotta follow my saying. Hello everyone, Mark. Early on in my tequila journey, I bought Vulcan instead of Volans. It's unopened on my shelf. Any thoughts? Vulcan? Vulcan de mi Tierra? Is that what it is? Is it Vulcan de mi Tierra? If so, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as it's not the Cristalino, you're fine. Vulcan de mi Tierra is their Blanco, and I've got the Blanco and the Repo up on the shelf, and I'll do a review of those here probably within the next month or two. But I've got those are good. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But the Cristalino is still good, but it's a Cristalino, so I'm just adamantly against those just because of the gimmick that they are. But there's nothing wrong with it. They don't use additives in it, because the woman that makes the tequila, she's she's adamantly against using additives, which is good. So it's see, I dumped really bad stuff. I actually bought a bottle of diffused tequila once, straight down the drain. Yeah, I did the same. I bought a bottle of El Padrino from Total Wine. I couldn't drink it. Poured it down the drain. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Vulcan de Mentira. It's good stuff. It's there's nothing wrong with it. If the Blanco or the Repo or something like that, it's good. The Cristalino, it's good, but it, you know, it's just a Cristalino. So, Jesus says, I asked my wife to buy me El Tesoro, but she showed up with a bottle called Tesoro number 5. Yeah, I heard of it. People get that mixed up all the time. Yeah, just no, it's not good stuff. Yeah, people get this mixed up all the time, but I always have to tell them, you have to look for El Tesoro de Don Felipe, you know, and people buy that Tesoro number 5 all the time, and it's, I think they might have done it on purpose to get the brands confused. But yeah, it's not good stuff. But I mean, you can always try it and see if you liked it. I'm not a fan. To each their own. I mean, you may enjoy it. You never know. Or see if she can bring it back and return it and say, I bought the wrong bottle of wrong stuff. If it's unopened, a lot of times they'll take it back, exchange it for something else. Agave Bobby Do! Bienvenido, amigo. Welcome. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it, my friend. Down the drain with that. There you go. Good drain cleaner. I need to do some more episodes of repurposing bad tequila on Instagram for you guys. Make sure you follow the Instagram. We're going to get into some really cool videos, some funny stuff, and some good serious stuff, very informational stuff. So make sure you follow on Instagram. If you haven't already followed it, I've already done some controversial videos, my additive video. I have a guy that's been harassing me who has a brand that's just seriously loaded with really bad additives. And he's just being a total troll on Instagram. And so I'm getting a kick out of that. But I had to drink it because I didn't want to make... Yeah, there you go. You know, force it down the gullet or whatever. My wife, I go, oh, well, you know, you grab the wrong stuff. Can you bring it back? And she'll probably say, yeah, I'll bring it back. Or I'll just drink it, which, you know, she doesn't drink tequila. So if she drinks it, it's going to be buried in some kind of juice or in a Paloma or a margarita or something. But she won't sip tequila. Although I do give her sample stuff that I think she'll like. And she tried my aged El Velo, and she was like, wow, this is actually really good. She goes, I'm getting like chocolate from it and a nuttiness and a little wood, which she normally won't like pull tasting notes and stuff out. She's like, it normally says, I can't do the tasting notes thing. But she actually pulled some out on that. And she's like, she goes, that's actually really good. I was expecting it to be a lot hotter, a lot more burn, but it didn't have that at all. She goes, that's really good. She liked my home aged stuff. So if you guys haven't checked out the home aged video on Instagram, check it out. Cause, we're going to do some projects on Instagram with the home aging. So you guys can see how you can do it yourself. Take a Blanco, and turn it into an añejo or a repo or extra añejo yourself for very little money, and that way you can just buy Blancos and create your own flavor profiles for them for aged expressions, which is really kind of cool. So you guys should check that out on Instagram. We're going to do all kinds of really cool things and introduce you some interesting things on Instagram. Now, you have to understand too, all the videos that I do, all this stuff on Instagram, it's not sponsored. It's not paid for by anybody. I don't have brands paying me, contracting with me to make videos about their stuff. I don't do that. Everything that I do is my opinion, what I think, based on my opinion, what I like, what I don't like, and it's not going to match everybody. So I'm sure there'll be times we disagree on stuff, which is fine. But it's not funded. So these aging projects that I'm doing, these staves, the guy that owns the company that does the staves, he's not paying me for these. I just enjoy the quality that I get from them so much that I want to tell everybody else about them so everybody else can get them. And then by doing that, we support somebody that's making a quality product that works, so that's what it's like. I don't have contracts with brands. People don't pay me to do videos on their brands. It's all done based on stuff that I like and I think people should try and enjoy. And most of the time, matter of fact, majority of the time, people come back and say, hey, you really hit the nail on the head with that one. I really enjoyed it. It's great. One of the best tequilas I ever tried, and stuff like that. So I try to do it so I want people to trust what I say and not think that it's biased in any ways, because it really isn't. The only bias to it is my own personal opinion, and that's basically it. So if I get something I don't like, I'll say I don't like it, whether it's a friend of mine that owns the brand or not. I've done that just recently with a brand. So I just tell it how it is. So I don't want you guys to think I'm funded by brands or anything is paid for by people that make this stuff or not. It's not. It's all completely my opinion. And how I am funded is through members, people that do the memberships with us, through the collective, through the Discord, as well as through here on YouTube, and also through you guys watching the videos and stuff on YouTube. So that's it. So all the stuff that I'm doing on Instagram, it's all just stuff that I've had experience with, I like, and then I'll talk about some things I don't like on there too. So EBA 101 Boxes says this Fortaleza is going on 3 months. Nice. I'm sure it's like really dark too now, huh? My Fortaleza, do I have it here? Oh, here it is. Look at this. I took it out, but this is a French oak. I aged this. This is a still strength Blanco that I aged, and you can see what it says on it. It's French oak. It went in on May 22nd, and I did it for 6 weeks. But look at the color on that. Oh, it's still in there. I haven't taken it out yet. So yeah, I'm going on 3 months now too. But look at the color. So you can see the aging stave is still in there. I forgot about this. This has just been sitting there on the floor. Look at the color on this though. This is going to be phenomenal. A nice French oak high proof Blanco with Fortaleza. Now the thing too that really gets people is you look at the alert number on the Fortaleza. Yeah. So that's got French oak in it. I may have to pull that stave out and see what's going on. I think it may be done. What is it? The 22nd May of 22. So yeah, it's 3 months too. So I think EBA, that's our Fortaleza project we all did together, right? Anything exciting or new in the works? No, nothing that I can talk about right now. No. I got some stuff in the works that I will talk about when I can, but right now I don't have anything to talk about right now. We do have the Jabali from Pluma Negra coming in, and that should be in. They made a mistake on the labeling and stuff, but it should be in on Monday next week. So yeah, so I have mine too. It's going on 3 months as well. I forgot about it. Thanks for reminding me. It's been sitting there on the floor. I totally forgot it had the wood stave in there. I should probably pull that out and see what's going on with it. So yeah, nothing new that I can think of right now that's in the works that I can talk to anybody about or talk about with any detail. I told you guys that I got some special projects that I'm working on with G4, but I don't have any details on those, and I won't get details until they do. But we're looking November for a 6-year extra añejo that supposedly is coming out. So that's exciting. That should be cool. That's going to be for members, because it's a very, very low allotment on it. So anybody that's a member of the Discord will get an option to grab that, because I'm going to make it a collective buy. I'm going to see if I can get the whole barrel, but we'll see what we can get. Question on the Albujo: what's the difference between the regular espadín and the espadín used for the mango pechuga? It's the same espadín, same exact one. It's just they distill it a third time with the mango in it. So it's same one, no difference. They just do the espadín recipe, and then they just distill it with the mangoes that they grow on their orchards there. They only do this when they're in season. Have I tasted the new La Luna Mezcal? I don't know which one you're talking about. If it's the one they did for an influencer that they pay to do videos and stuff for them, no, I haven't, and I won't. So if that's the one you're asking about, yeah, no. Do you go all the way to Jalisco to make deals? I heard it's dangerous. No, yeah, I go there all the time. It's not dangerous. It's not dangerous at all. I don't know who people are saying it's dangerous to go to Jalisco. It's not dangerous. The only thing dangerous about it is you may come back with COVID, which on my last trip, everyone remembers, I came back and I got COVID. And so, but as long as you keep your nose clean and don't stick it where it's not supposed to belong, just like any place you go, it's safe. There's no issues. Just stay away from Tijuana these days, though, right? The border towns, because they're going crazy right now with Tijuana, burning businesses down and stuff, the cartel or whatever. But I've never had any problems in Jalisco. I'm there with the producers and stuff, and it's pretty safe. So, but yeah, I try to go to Jalisco at least twice a year. This year, I've already been in January, and then we're probably looking at another trip here coming up the next couple months. But I may be going to another area in Mexico to work on another project. So we'll see. Do you go all the way? Okay, I did that one already. All right, never mind. Never mind, I did that one. But yeah, it's not dangerous. It's not any more dangerous than going anyplace else. You just have to keep your nose clean. You know, if you stumble upon a marijuana field and the cartel comes up and says, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And you're like, "Oh, I accidentally stumbled across this field." And they look at you and they go,
"All right, son. Well, we're going to give you one option, and that is to leave and never come back."
Then you go, "Okay, too bad I can't stay. See you later." And you leave and you don't go back. It's when you go back that you pay with your life. So as long as you leave them alone, don't stumble on the places you're not supposed to be, you're fine. How do they account for the price difference from the $43 1 liter double distilled version versus the $120 triple with mango? Does the third distillation yield less? Yes, it's a lot smaller. They're not running a full batch with that. It's the same recipe, but it's a lot smaller batch. They don't run it. They don't run it all the time. There's only a certain amount of bottles they do with that because they only have a certain amount of mangoes. So they're not running a full allotment of the espadín. It's very limited, and it only comes out once a year, and then it's done. So yeah, anything that's limited like that, when they only run a small batch, it's going to be expensive because they have to spread out the costs of the taxes, bringing it across the border, and trucks, shipping and packaging, all that stuff. They have to spread it across a fewer amount of bottles. So That's why anything small batch like that is always going to be more expensive. Try it now and see how to try it. Oh, the Fortaleza? You talking about the Fortaleza? Yeah, like Chava says, most of the danger usually involves a degree. Yeah, it's as long as you keep your nose clean and mind your own business, you'll be fine. It's when you don't and when you mouth off that you get yourself into trouble. So you just keep your nose clean and just know when you know danger when you see it and steer clear of it. That's all. But anything with mezcal, you know, the smaller the batch, the more expensive it's going to be. It's always like that. It's always like that. That's why the stuff's so expensive. They're using little stills. It's just they're always constantly doing batches of the espadín, the regular espadín, so that's readily available. And they don't have to worry about using mango for it, and so it's less expensive. I think it makes perfect sense to me. I mean, you do a special batch, it's going to cost you more when it's very small batch, which this is. All the allocation, we've got all the allocation. It's done. So after it's all sold out, it's gone. It's gone for another year. And you have to understand too, a lot of times when these limited batches, they used to be where they weren't jacking up the prices so much on them, and they were fairly reasonable. But then what happens is people would buy them, and then they're like, everyone's shuffling to get them, and then all of a sudden, the second market guys are jacking the prices up and making 2 to 3 times what the regular price was on it. And so they're like, well, why should we do that? Why should we allow these guys to make the money on it? Well, we're going to make the money on it. And so they do it themselves, and then it keeps people from hoarding and buying it all up so other people can't get it, and it makes it so the people that really want it will pay for it. And that's what happens. You tried the regular espadín from them and you killed half the, but yeah, it's good stuff. It's not bad at all. And I like the mango. The mango's good. It's really good. I opened this, you know, when I did the review on Monday, and so far a quarter of the bottle's gone. I drank all that on Monday. So yeah, it's good. And the mango really is a nice finish on that. Is anything interesting made in Baja California? I don't know. Not that I know of. I mean, tequila wise, no. Not that I know of. I mean, there's guys growing their own agave out here in California that are making agave spirits, but I haven't tried them yet. I'm more of a pro Mexico agave spirit guy, but I haven't tried it yet. They were supposed to send me samples of that stuff. That's where they grow the agave here in California and stuff, and are making their own agave spirits, but they haven't sent me samples yet, so I haven't tried it. So I don't know. I normally keep up on Mexico, right? The true tequila, bacanora, raicilla, and stuff like that. I don't get into the other agave distillates, yes, but I'm sure, you know, we'll find some more stuff. And maybe if I get a sample bottle of it and try it, somebody sends me a bottle, I'll try it and review it and talk about it and see what I think. But until that time, I'm not gonna dive into anything like that. So. Ryan says, yeah, it was good for one for all of my family that isn't used to mezcal. It was a hit. That might be the one I keep next to burrito. Okay, that's just the regular espadín, or are you talking about the mango? Did you buy a bottle of the mango espadín, or did you talk about just the regular espadín? Is Monte Lobos any good? It's okay. It's not one I would recommend. It's mass produced and it's okay. It's not one that I'd say, yeah, you need to go out and try it. That El Silencio, they're all like, meh. I wouldn't bother with them. There's other brands out there that you can get that aren't super expensive. Like Los Vecinos del Campo is really good. And that's like $26 or something, or $30 for a bottle of that. Oh, your regular Espadilla. Okay, you're passed on the mango this time. Okay, that's fine. I think it's worth it. I enjoyed it for the price, and knowing that I got my 2 bottles, I'm happy. It's really good. I have another, if you're talking about your personal, where are the bottles? I'm doing a budget tequila or budget mezcal on Monday. That's going to be like half the price of that El Bujo. So maybe that's more of a budget assessment thing for you, where you have to get in on that, your budget personal value assessment. That might be a better option for you than the El Bujo. But I've got both an Ensemble and an Espadin that will be lower than the El Bujo price. So might be a better option for you. What is that? I will really throw my hat in the ring for the regular El Bujo, Espadin, and Burrito if anyone is looking for a killer budget buy. So yeah, they're good. Yeah, I agree. They're good. I keep telling people they're good. I keep saying it. Go watch the videos. I'm trying to find that other. What did I do with those? Oh, here. Is this it? Yeah. All right. There's one of the bottles. Where's the other one? That'll be on Monday. So you guys tune in Monday for the Mezcal Monday. Where's the other one? I just had them both here. I'll find it. I found one of them. I'm going to do a budget option, so this will be really good. It's normally a $45 to $50 bottle, but we've worked out a really good deal with the distributor, so we're getting it for like basically to be able to offer it for like half price. So it's going to be a lot less expensive, and it's good, supposedly good quality. So I'm looking forward to trying it. So we'll see. So it says if Burrito Fiestero announces a price like you're buying a case of the CISO, it's just, yeah, it's good. It's easy. It's easy to drink. I've been telling people this for like a year on the Burrito Fiestero. I mean, what? You're just now getting into it? I mean, come on. I've been telling you guys about this for a year. It's like people are like really weird where it's like, oh, they don't listen to what I say. And then when finally they try it, they're like, well, you were right. It's like, well, you should have tried it back then because we moved on to so many other different things now. $40 to $50 is your sweet spot. You're willing to try stuff. Okay, well, I get stuff that might be less than that for this mezcal special buy that we're doing, where we're buying, and then it's going to be done because they're just getting rid of stock that they have here in the U.S. They were going to import it, but they're not importing anymore. So, so we're reaping the benefits of getting some really good mezcal for a really low price. So, members, make sure you watch on Monday. For Mezcal Monday, for talking about the budget mezcal, and then find out what the price is going to be, and then we'll go from there. To be fair, yes, yeah, okay, but the video's been on the channel forever, though. You look, I did Burrito Fiestero like over a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, maybe even longer than that. I even had Alejandro on for a happy hour with the Hombre, where he talked about his brand and all the different stuff that they're making at that time. And the Cenizo's been, their Cenizo's artisanal's been part of the brand from the beginning. So you got to watch the videos. You guys got to watch the videos. There's lots of them on there. I have people all the time that are like, hey, have you done a video of this? It's like, yeah, I just did that one 2 weeks ago. Watch the videos. Get on the channel and spend some time and watch. Go through and browse and see what brands I've looked at and what stuff I haven't. And then, you know, but look at the stuff that I'm reviewing. It's the information's there for you guys. It's for you guys to help you guys, so you guys make good choices. So, so look at it. I get people all the time. I say, what do you recommend? What are your top 5? It's like, look, guys, there's videos there. Look at all the videos. See what I recommend. There's stuff that I go crazy about on the video. Put it on the list and buy it. You know, there's a lot of, there's like over 100 or 200 something videos on there. There's a lot of information. You're looking for an extra añejo that will impress your family. Okay. Mahia Extraña. That's an extra añejo that will impress your family. They'll love it. It's great. And the price, you can't beat it. Mahia Extraña. Go look on the channel. I reviewed it. It's literally like $79.99 for an amazing extra añejo. Hey, Tommy Rodriguez. How are you, buddy? Glad you can make it. Yeah, there's Cenizo's like that. It's just, it takes that long for it to mature. It's so abundant in Durango. That's why. What do you think about the old salsa Trace Generations? The one that has the 3 heads on it. Any good? No, nothing from Trace Generations is good. Just dispose of it. Use it to clean the grease off your car, road tar off your wheels or whatever. It's don't even drink it. What about older Corazon? It's older Corazon's just as good as the newer Corazon. Hey, Pedro Diaz just became a member. Welcome, Pedro. Welcome to the Tequila Hombre community, and all the members here will welcome you as a member now. Guys, why don't we welcome Pedro Diaz as a member of the Tequila Hombre community. I have a feeling that, no, actually, that's not true. It's not true. I impress families all the time with the tequilas I recommend. Mahia Extraña, you can order it off of Ferment and Still. I had a guy that bought it for, well, a friend of mine bought it for his brother-in-law, and I posted this on the Discord. His brother-in-law drank Clase Azul and Casamigos. And he was looking for a gift for him for his birthday, and he bought the Mahia Extraña and sent it to him. And his brother-in-law messaged him raving, saying, "This is by far the best tequila I've ever had." And it was amazing. He called it, smooth and delicious and the best flavor of anything he's ever had before. And he was like totally impressed, to the point now where he watches the channel now and actually bought another bottle. So this stuff's really good. And this is stuff I dug up out of a corner of a warehouse that a distributor had, where they weren't really paying attention to it. And it's extremely good quality. It's old. That's why the price is good. This is from old agave too, so it's going to be good quality. So it's a super great buy. It's $79.99 for a bottle. If it was made today and was available today, it would easily be $150. It's that good of an añejo. I keep a bunch of extra añejos. I got a bunch of bottles, and I drink a bottle here and there, and then reorder another one to fill in its spot. So it's not just all Clase Azul and stuff. Yeah, that's what something, you know, these old tequilas, these diffuser tequilas, that's what they're good for. You can take grease off, road tar, sometimes comes off with them. You can clean like bird droppings off your vehicle with it too. You just got to know if you use it, you're gonna have to put another coat of wax on after you do it, because it will take the wax off too. But yeah, it's not good for drinking. I wouldn't. It's not safe for human consumption. So, Brooks is welcoming our new member. That's what I guess he's doing, right? You need to crack your yeah. I don't drink XAs in this crazy heat. I love it when the spring and fall. Okay, all right. Well, you do you, boo. I drink them. I like them. And now that, you know, we've introduced Ryan to the world of cigars now, so now that you're enjoying cigars, you'll notice that when you have a cigar with a nice extra añejo, it's like a dance party in your mouth of Flavor Town. So you thought the mezcal was good. Woo! Start jumping on some of those aged spirits with a good cigar, and it's like a rave going on in your mouth and all your flavors going crazy. We'll ease you into that though, because you know we don't want you turning into George Burns with a cigar all the time, and your wife then angry at me because you smell like smoke, walking around the house all the time. We don't want to do that. We don't want anybody's wives angry at me. So my wife gets angry enough that I smell like smoke after having a cigar outside with a nice extra añejo. Is my favorite cigar Marlboro Red? No, Marlboro's not a cigar. It's a cigarette. I don't smoke cigarettes. Your blood is about 23% La Luna Mezcal right now. There you go. Okay, that's good. Mine right now is Carrera. I've been Carrera and Añejo. This stuff's really good, and it's even within your price. Look at that. It's within your price range. This whole brand is good for people that don't want to spend a lot of money and get really good quality tequila. So this Añejo, I think the Añejo is like my favorite from the brand, the line. But we're working on a special project with them where it should be coming out hopefully before the end of the year. I'm not holding my breath though, because things are really slow with it. But it's a 108 proof of 54% high proof Blanco, which we changed the flavor profile. I worked with them on it, and so that new flavor profile is going to be their new profile for these as well. But this one's really good as it is, but it's going to get better with the new flavor profile that's coming out. Top 3 mezcal. I don't do top 3s or top 5s. I don't do it tops. I'll give you 3 good mezcals. If you want to check out good brands, check out La Luna, check out Vago, and check out Burrito Fiestero. Those are 3 good brands that you can check out that make good solid stuff. You'll enjoy those. I don't have a favorite of anything right now. I don't do favorites because there's so many ones that I smoke that I enjoy. But we're not going to talk cigars here because YouTube doesn't like it. But we'll address them on Instagram. So save the cigar questions for Instagram. This is tequila, guys, and agave spirits. We'll talk stogies and stuff on Instagram, okay? Save that for Instagram. Carrera's in your sights. You're cleaning out your liquor bar and whittling down all the excess bottles. Gonna have to staple top shelf and then rotate. Okay, good. All right, good. Good, good, good. I've got like, you know, multiple top shelves right here, and then right here I got more top shelves that go all the way down to the bottom shelf. They're all top shelves, and then I got more top shelves over here in the closet. It's a full top shelf, and then more top shelf stuff down here, and more top shelf stuff down here, and then more top shelf stuff behind me right there. I mean, it's all over the place. Hey, Hombre, do you ever drink other spirits? No, just agave spirit. So it's raicilla, bacanora, tequila, mezcal, soto, all Mexican agave based, or soto, which is a related cousin to agave. That's it. I used to do bourbon. I came from bourbon to tequila, but now it's strictly mezcal. Yeah, my bar isn't quite up to your 180 bottles. Okay, well, 42,000 bottles. No, I'm not quite up to 42,000. Not quite to 42,000. We're, you know, roughly 20,000. No. No. I'm only right around 1,000 bottles right now. What can you tell us about Maguey, Mezcal, Chichipapa 20th anniversary? I don't know. I can't tell you anything about it. I do like Del Maguey at Chichicapa. I love that. It's great, but I don't know about the 20th anniversary. I'm not really in tune with a lot of the mezcal stuff. We're just kind of introducing people to new brands and stuff, and good stuff with some of the brands that I do know about. But I haven't gotten really into Del Maguey that much, so I'm dealing with some other brands right now, so I can't tell you anything about it. But if you know anything about it, you want to share, go ahead, feel free. But everything from Del Maguey has been pretty good. I mean, I've tried a lot of their stuff, and it's good. I think it's good. The Chichicapas, I have a bottle of it. It's good. It's really tasty. I think for people that are looking for non-smoky mezcals, it's not a good option because it does have a lot of smoke to it. But it's not a bad mezcal at all. I enjoy it. I've had a couple bottles. If I ever had an estate sale, liquor stores would send. There'd be collectors here all the time trying to scavenge through all my bottles, and they'd be like, they pick up a really expensive bottle and be like, I'll give you 50 cents for this. My wife would be like, no, that one's worth $4,500. So how about we do 6,000? She's smart. She knows better. They're like that though. This little pirates are like that. They're like, oh, they know something's really expensive. Like, oh, hey, I'll give you $5 for this, and they know it's worth $500. That's why I hate those guys. I've seen them all the time trying to scrounge bottles off of guys that, you know, are like, hey, when people post things for sale on Facebook, which is not in line with community guidelines, people all the time, you know, want to nab them from them for a really, really, really low price. So, Hugo wants to know if I know anything about Vominos. No, I don't. Sorry. Nothing on that. Can't help you. Sorry. There's a lot of mezcals out there, my friend. You can find a lot, and there's other places to look for more mezcal information. But we're working on getting people introduced to some good brands that I know about, and then if something happens where I learn about it, we'll talk about it. But right now, I don't know everything about every mezcal brand out there, and I'm willing to admit it. So, but I'm sure you might know something because you keep asking about these brands, and that's good. I'm proud for you. Thank you. Fuente Seca tequilas. Your thoughts? What are my thoughts on Fuente Seca? Is good. I think the blancos are good. The aged stuff, depending on what year you get, can be really good. I think some of the older stuff ages too much of the agave out of it, so it's more richer in barrel influence than it is in agave, and so I tend to not go towards the higher, longer age stuff. I have an 8-year Fuente Seca that I enjoy. The 2018 was solid. I prefer the 2013 more because I like the sweeter, more fruitier agave flavors that come through, where the 2018 tends to be a little more mineral for me, and I don't mind it. I think it's good. I've got several bottles of the 2018, but I also have several bottles of 2013 still. So Fuente Seca is solid. Anything that that comes out of 1146 is really good, and Enrique does a good job with all the stuff that he makes out of his distillery. So there, I hope that answers your question for you. Try to make tepache. It's easy and it feels good to make. Okay, I don't know what tepache is. Smoothest tequila around for shots. No budget and reason.
Oh, you want something smooth? Oh, the smoothest tequila around for shots? Oh man, well, the smoothest tequila you ever had is the stuff that's smooth, is the smoothest stuff. So that's what I think the smoothest stuff is, stuff that's smooth. If you find something that's smooth and it's smooth, then smoothen it out and stay with it. Yeah? That's smooth jazz and smooth, all kinds of smooth stuff.
Dude, I don't do smooth tequilas. I don't know. I don't do shots either. So I'm not going to be a good resource for that. Matter of fact, I hate the word smooth because it says nothing. What does smooth mean? What does smooth mean? It's not bumpy. It's not like sandpaper when you drink it. I mean, I don't understand what smooth means. And secondly, why would you want to do shots with something that's good? Why not sip it? See, this is an añejo right now that we're sipping. It's good añejo, and we're sipping it. You don't need to do shots. It's really good. So I don't do shots, so I can't help you. I'm not a good resource for you. You might want to ask somebody that does shots, which one they think is. And I don't really say anything. You never hear me say anything smooth. I mean, it's easy sipping. There's a lot of tequilas that are like that. Watch my reviews. Watch my channel, and you'll get an idea on what I'm talking about, okay? Did I say that anything from now on for 1140? Most stuff from 1146 is good, not everything. I'm not a big fan of the Cimarron. I think that one is I'm not a big fan of, but Artenon Seleccion's good. Fuente Seca's good. Don Fulano's good. I actually prefer Pura Sangre over Don Fulano. Tears of Llorona came from there. That's good too. So yeah, most of the stuff, the only stuff I don't like out of 1146 that I've tried, it was Cimarron. That I can pass on. It was meant for cocktails. It wasn't meant for sipping, and I'm not much of a cocktail person, so. I definitely hear it. Always like your voices, your videos. Smooth as a no burn primarily. Okay. There's so many tequilas that are no burn. So, I mean, just watch. But I don't do shots. I don't like shots. You do shots to get drunk, and you to get drunk you can drink anything. Why waste good tequila with a lot of good flavors to it? So, just don't do shots. Come on. Shots is so like, hey, I just turned 21 and I want to get hammered. Let's do shots because then I can do it in half the time. But now, you know, you're looking at a good agave spirits and stuff. You don't need shots. We can sip. This stuff is not, it's not nasty tasting. It's good tasting. You can sip it and enjoy it. And shots was for stuff that tastes nasty and that you just want to get down your throat so you don't have to taste it and as fast as you can and get as drunk as you can as fast as you can. That's what that's for. So that's what Jose Cuervo is your shooting tequila. You want to do shots? Buy Cuervo Gold. And enjoy that doing shots with lime and salt or whatever else you want to throw down your gullet when you're doing it. But if you want to drink good tequila, sip it. Enjoy it and sip it, okay? Yes, Tears of Llorona is bomb. It is good. It's not as good as some other ones. I don't find a lot of agave in it, but it's good quality stuff. And they're building their own distillery now. It's going to be in Guanajuato, so they'll have their own distillery for T1 and for Tears. So that will be interesting. Herman Gonzalez, he's building his own distillery in Guanajuato. I always say that rum is way better for shots if you absolutely have to. You can get a smooth rum for, there you go. I'm not a rum drinker. So, but yeah, you don't need to shoot good tequila. All right, guys, we're going over our allotted time slot. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. But make sure you keep watching the channel. I may put another video up here tomorrow or Friday. So keep an eye out for that. If you're not already subscribed, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell next to it. And make sure you get notified every time we go live or when we post another video. And then also don't forget to follow on Instagram. I've got some other videos we're going to be posting on Instagram. A follow-up too on the G4 Madeira that we're aging using the aging staves. I've had a lot of people ask me about aging their own stuff at home. This is a great way to do it, really inexpensive, and you don't have to run barrels or do any of that stuff. It's really easy. You use the bottle and use the stave, and so we'll show you how that's progressing as well. And then we got some other tequilas I'm going to introduce you to on Instagram as well. So you guys don't forget to follow on Instagram as well, okay? Not to brag, but I love drinking tequila and beer at the same. Yeah, a lot of people do. There's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of people like sangria as well. So nothing wrong with that. Sangria and tequila or with a beer, there's nothing wrong with that at all. No problems. All right, guys, so that's it. So like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila or mezcal or agave spirits. So check out the videos I have, look at what I recommend, and try them and see if they're a good fit for what you like. And until next time, salud. Bye, guys. I may do an Instagram live tonight, so keep an eye out for that.